Greetings everyone. This will be the first of many episodes in a series titled the ASTRO-NOT Files. Edwin, aka Buzz Aldrin, was a 33rd degree Freemason who is alleged to be the second person to step foot on the moon. I'm going to analyze portions of two Buzz Aldrin interviews with you. Links to the full interviews can be found in the description. The first one is from Bart Sibrel's 2004 documentary titled Astronauts Gone Wild, where he goes around to different astronauts calling them out and asking them to swear on the Bible that they went to the moon. He was only able to get one to do so, and it wasn't very genuine. Sibrel is a truth seeker and journalist who has written, produced, and directed 4 independent films. The following are the Buzz portions of the documentary.
Do you have Neil Armstrong interviewed already?
No, he doesn't want to be interviewed.
Well, I know.
Why does he not give interviews?
Well, because that's his personal choice. And I guess it's mine, in a way, to do things when they've been researched and worked out as far as a business arrangement. This is not news. This is not an anniversary.
Well, actually it is. We found a very unique reel of footage that we have queued up to show you.
Yeah.
And it's from the mission. And to our knowledge, no one has ever seen it before. Mm. And it's 30 years old.
And you want me to see this while you have me on camera?
As you can see, he doesn't seem too comfortable with the proposition.
Well, and to tell us what it is. I mean, it's...
Well, I don't know why I should do that.
It's a very unique footage.
It may be that I need to see it, and then we sit down and we talk about what you're taking a picture of. I don't see where there's an advantage in it for me to do what you're asking me to do. I see all sorts of pitfalls.
Why would he fear pitfalls if there's nothing to hide?
I see people who have managed to talk to somebody. Who did you talk to in our office?
I talked with Heather at Tor Books.
Yeah, but is this helping book promotion? Are you going to be putting anything out during the time that I'm marketing books? See, Heather does not represent me for the things you're talking about. She represents a book selling activity.
I think when you see the footage, you'll see that it's very extraordinary, one of a kind, behind the scenes type of footage.
Yeah. Well, if it is, why do you have access to something that no one else has seen before?
Serendipity, I guess. And it was recorded on the 18th
of what?
Of July, 1969.
Now, what he's about to show him is part of another documentary by Bart Sibrel titled A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. I'll have a link for that in the description as well.
Houston, Goldstone says that the TV looks great. Over.
Do you remember this?
On the 18th?
Sure. Okay, Roger. Apollo 11, Houston, Goldstone says that the TV looks great. Over. Sure.
This is where the astronauts were practicing their delayed responses. Since you can't respond instantly with communications being so far away, they were practicing their pauses, and that's why you heard the pause and then you heard talk.
Okay, Roger, we're mapping in on Earth. Roger, Neil, we just wanted a narrative such that we can, when we get the playback, we can sort of correlate what we're saying. Thank you very much. Well, we shut out the sun coming in some of the other windows into the spacecraft, so it's looking through the number 1 window, and there isn't any reflected light. And we only have one window that has a view of the Earth, and it's filled up with the TV camera.
They have one window, and it's filled up with a TV camera. Therefore, nothing should be able to get between the camera and the window. But you're going to see shadows and things coming between several times.
South America becomes invisible just off beyond the terminator or inside the shadow. We can see the oceans with a definite blue cast. See white bands of major cloud formations across the Earth. Roger, the ATC is working real well. The F-22 looks good, over. So Apollo 11, Houston, did you copy, over? ATC copied, Charlie. Roger, your transmissions the last couple of times have been about 2 by, over. Okay, how do you read me now? Right, you're 5 by now. Coastline. Now we're coming in. Can't quite make out who that had.
What is your proposition? That we didn't go to the moon?
I know for a fact that you did. I know for a fact that you did not.
You know for a fact that we did not.
That's correct, and you'll see this tape proves that.
Okay, well, I'm not interested in satisfying your suppositions when there's all this evidence that we did.
This proves, as you see, that you were using the window to demonstrate that you were halfway to the moon when you were
Turn the
doing an
camera
illusion
off,
with
please.
the window.
Turn the camera off.
Through the other windows. As to
Full of shit.
It shows that you're in Earth orbit. Now, if the moon is 3 days away, and this is late, on the 18th, how could you possibly walk on the moon 2 days later when this was shot on the 18th?
You want me to sit in front of a camera while you're taking pictures, you're showing this, and then you want to see my reaction?
I know for a fact
That's
that you didn't.
slimy journalism. Do you realize that? You ought to be ashamed of
If you read the
yourself.
document that I have in here, you'll find that it's not. That this is a personal plea to do what is right.
Well, we sit and we talk about things ahead of
This is the
time.
document that you'll want to see.
Place the camera at the back of the spacecraft.
I know for a fact
But
that
what it is you're trying to do is unethical. You don't believe that?
It is completely
No, I do not.
with the Earth in low
And we
orbit.
have a difference of opinion.
The circumference of the window.
This is where you're using the window of the spacecraft to appear to be the Earth far
With the
away.
darkened walls of the
We got the raw footage of it. We have an auxiliary track, so in prompting you
That
will
is why
speak.
they wanted the interior.
You believe in UFOs?
No, I
You believe
do
we've
not.
been visited by... Well, why do
No, I
you want to
don't.
believe this stuff?
I know for a fact. We've had this analyzed, and this is the window, and and it's dated by an atomic clock at the Goldstone tracking station, which
It
is on
also
the tape.
causes the Earth to
Well, you're
recede.
talking to the wrong guy. Why
You
don't
were
you
there.
talk to the administrator in NASA? We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight.
That was my favorite part of the interview. You're talking to the wrong guy. Talk to the administrators at NASA. We're just passengers. This could be construed as an admission of guilt. It's almost like he's saying, I'm not the one who plotted everything. Go talk to the guys above me.
I know for a fact that it didn't. And this tape would prove it in a court of law.
Subsequently, this
It would.
tape was never used.
Why don't
It
you
would.
try? Why don't you put your money into a court of law and see how people laugh at you?
Was
You want it.
No one has
Is your
laughed.
camera working?
No one has laughed.
And this makes you
filled up with a TV camera.
a real famous person that has discovered this and reveals all this stuff. What an ego you must have to want to propel yourself like this.
Now, why would he make a statement like that if Bart Sibrel's claims were bogus?
That's not why I'm doing it, and God knows that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the truth to come out because I think it was wrong.
You can also notice how the
No,
astronaut...
but you're doing it the wrong way. You don't mislead somebody like me to come in here.
If you didn't go to the moon, that's misleading people. I'm showing you this
Okay,
tape.
we went to the moon. We're not misleading anybody.
Then how is it possible
This
that
is a
this is the window it's shot to make it look like
Look, you can manufacture all you want with
this
these
is
things.
straight. This isn't manufactured.
Sure.
You know that it
to
isn't.
that of an interior of the astronauts at work.
I believe this would prove it in a court of law that you did not go to the moon. It's dated on the 18th. It proves when you remove the
Will you give me your
Here's the
business
light.
card?
So he asked for his business card, which may indicate that he doesn't want to talk now in front of a camera, but may want to talk at a later time in private.
It's all in there.
Camera controls,
It's all
but
in there.
not throw light onto the spacecraft's wall. Here they remove part of the crescent insert.
This proves that it's the window. You can see them removing the crescent insert that you did to create the terminator line in front of
You're
the
so
window.
full of shit, I can't believe it.
Earth orbit.
If you show this publicly, you're open for a lawsuit. Okay?
And right here is where Sybil tracks down Buzz at a later time, and Buzz gets his revenge.
Howdy, Buzz.
Who's that?
How's it going? Remember me?
What's your name?
Bart Sibrel.
Would you give your name to my assistant?
Yeah, I got one for you, one for your lawyer to sue me.
That's right.
I hope you do. I'd love to go to court and show the window shot.
I know you'd like to get a lot of attention, wouldn't you?
Well, you're the one getting money for something you didn't do. You're getting a lecture for walking on the moon when you didn't. Well, that's called being a thief.
Why don't you just
That's called being a thief. Do you think you can get to heaven without repenting? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
Please?
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
I'm not trying to get in the
You
middle
tell
of anything.
him to get
but
out of
this
here.
This is a hotel.
We'll call
Right, we-
the police.
You cannot
We pay-
solicit. It doesn't
Come
have
on
to
in
die.
here, we'll call the
You cannot
police.
solicit on
You
it.
like
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It doesn't, sir, I have nothing to do with this, but
Okay.
you cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid
Right now-
to rent out the penthouse to shoot up there. So
You can't solicit like this on this property.
keep shooting.
All right, well, then I'd go through my measures.
Yeah.
You got to keep shooting, man. Okay, well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy.
Just come with me, Buzz.
You really like attention, don't you?
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I
Will you
misrepresented
get
myself.
away from me?
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
All right, now this next interview was at the National Book Festival in 2015 and was done by a 6-year-old girl named Zoe. I saved the best for last. This one's a jaw dropper. Brace yourself.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen, so in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped.
Did you all catch that? I'll play it back for you one more time.
But I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen, so in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
And now he's going to tell her about one of the most important factors in keeping the lie alive.
Money is a good thing. If you want to buy new things, new rockets, instead of keep doing the same thing over, then it's going to cost more money. And other things need more money too. So having achieved what the president wanted us to do, and then what thousands, millions of people we have to keep interesting the people who are paying the bills, or they won't keep paying the bills.
If Buzz was still around today, I'd ask him one question.
How dare you?
The world is a lie. Nothing is real. The world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel. Mama didn't tell me that the world is unreal. Imaginary story, lies and unreal. The truth, the lies and the truth and fairy tale is not the Prince of Wales. I never get told what is real and true. That's why I put truth out of the blue. Never really did. No one really cares what our heart it hurts. This world is a lie. Nothing is real. This world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel. This world is a lie. Nothing is real. This world is a lie. There is nothing I can feel. Nothing in the world will really exist. We nearly burst, we